In his room, Chris finds a box of photos that sends chills down his spine. Rose had claimed Chris was her only black boyfriend, but the box is filled with pictures of her with different black men, including the groundskeeper and the maid. Chris is terrified and decides to leave immediately. When Rose returns, Chris demands the car keys, but she claims they're missing. Desperate, Chris tries to escape, but the family drops their facade. Rose, too, reveals her true colors. As Chris fights his way out, the clink of a coffee cup rings out and he loses consciousness. It turns out Rose's mother is indeed a hypnotist, and Chris is powerless as they move his body. When he wakes up, he's tied to a chair, watching a video that unveils a horrifying truth. Rose's grandfather invented a brain transplant procedure. Using hypnosis, they can suppress the victim's consciousness and transfer another person's brain into their body, allowing the new person to live on in a healthy body. The blind man from the party is the latest participant in this gruesome process, and Chris is the next victim. Chris realizes the warmth and odd behavior of the guests were all part of the setup, but Chris isn't ready to give up. He notices a loose thread on the chair and uses it to block his ears, preventing the hypnotic trigger from working. When Rose's brother comes to fetch him, Chris knocks him out and escapes. In the chaos, Chris confronts Rose's father, killing him with a deer antler. He then faces Rose's mother, smashing the coffee cup to destroy her hypnotic power and ultimately killing her. As Chris tries to drive away, the maid attacks him, revealing she's actually Rose's grandmother, whose consciousness was transplanted into the maid's body. In the ensuing struggle, Chris crashes the car, killing the maid. Rose chases Chris with a gun, but the groundskeeper, whose true self briefly resurges due to the camera flash, turns the gun on Rose and shoots her. A police car arrives, but it's Chris's friend who steps out. As they drive away, Chris leaves behind a house of horrors and a family consumed by their own twisted ambitions. This thrilling and twist-filled film won the Best Original Screenplay at the 90th Academy Awards. I hope my summary has captured its essence. If there's a movie you'd like me to explain, feel free to leave a comment.